Good morning, Traventures.
Good morning, guys.
It is a beautiful morning. It's about 80 degrees. We are headed to tea at the Grand Floridian. You set it up a while ago.
Yeah, I just love having tea there.
Yeah, it is really nice. It's one of our favorite places to be. We stayed there the first 2 times we ever came here together.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be nice to get back there.
One thing I did find out last night, I was searching on Instagram, looking at pictures and stuff like that, and Richard, who has been at the Grand Floridian for, I think, over like 50 years, he was always standing outside. He actually passed away. And
Did he?
Yeah, remember we got a picture of him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he passed away.
When?
I think about like 6 months ago.
Oh.
Yeah, so that made me so sad when I was looking through all the pictures and everything last night, because there were so many tributes to him, and he was just such an iconic part of the Grand Floridian. We're actually staying at the Beach Club Resort, which we absolutely love. We've stayed here about 3 times now together, and it's just such a great resort here at Disney. You know, you can walk to Epcot, you can also even walk to MGM or Hollywood Studios.
We are going to head over there and take the monorail, right?
No, we're driving.
Oh, we have a car, so we're gonna take the car. I'm just excited about the Skyliner, and I keep thinking about other forms of transportation rather than our rental that we got. But anyway, I know that you've done it before. I haven't, but I am ready to drink some of the tea with my pinky out, and I'm not gonna spill it because that's her job for you guys.
Everything at tea, and they brought us out a bunch of tea sandwiches. This actually is a pumpkin cranberry trifle that looks so good. This is strawberries and cream, and then down here you have your typical scones with clotted cream and all that good stuff. Also some mini macaroons that I can't wait to try, and then a bunch of different tea sandwiches.
Traditional egg salad, followed by cucumbers over basil pesto cream cheese, sweet curry chicken salad, poached pears over gorgonzola, and they have fire roasted tomatoes over goat cheese and oregano, and a caramelized onion tart, Gouda, a Tillamook cheddar, and then a sage derby. They have some raisins on the vine and plum jelly. So we've got kiwi, papaya, pineapple, and pears.
So the price for this tea was $50 per person, and you get all the desserts, the sandwiches, your choice of tea, and we also did the cheese platter, which came with it, which is a really good deal. The egg salad is really, really good. It's on just your typical white bread, but really yummy. Our favorite out of all the tea sandwiches was definitely the chicken salad, right, hon?
Yeah, I would show it to you, but it's not there anymore.
But it was the yellow one, and so good. It was just, it had a bit of like a spice to it. Really good. The desserts, on the other hand, are, I would say, much better than the tea sandwiches because you just have a big variety. Here, it's not like our favorite type of tea sandwiches. You know, we like to see some type of tuna in there, which they didn't have, but the desserts are just really good.
I got the pumpkin cranberry trifle for one of the desserts. Let's see how this tastes. I'm gonna go down into it.
He said make sure you go all the way to the
all the way down to get everything in it. Pumpkin pie with a little sweet raspberry added to it. That is really good. Definitely get this one over the strawberries and cream. Everybody's had this before. This one is very seasonal and tastes exactly like fall.
If you're here during, you know, the fall, September, October, November months, that's when they have this trifle, so definitely pick that up when you come. So we just finished having tea here at the Grand Floridian, and I absolutely loved it. I loved all the tea sandwiches and all the desserts. You can't go wrong with having an afternoon full of desserts. My favorite would have to be the chicken salad sandwich. It was so good, and for dessert, I loved the little macaroons. What did you like? Did you like your trifle?
I liked the trifle, but I liked the tart too when you put the lemon stuff on
the
it.
lemon meringue.
Lemon meringue on the tart.
Since we have DVC, we got a 10% discount, which was really great as well. So
it was all under $100.
yeah, it was under $100 and we loved it. Definitely a great way to spend an afternoon, especially on a nice little date like we did. And right now I think we're headed back to our hotel. We have Epcot later on tonight and we're probably gonna watch Epcot Forever again. We're eating at Canada later on. So now we're just gonna head back over to the hotel, maybe get changed and relax for an hour or two and then head over to Epcot. See you guys there. Every afternoon, the piano man comes out in the lobby of the Grand Floridian and he serenades the entire lobby and it is so beautiful. I just love how this lobby hasn't changed at all over the years. Obviously, they update some pieces of furniture and stuff like that, but for the majority, it's been like this since I was a little girl. We always park at the Grand Floridian and then take the monorail over to the Magic Kingdom and just sit in here for an hour or two and maybe have a drink and just relax because the atmosphere of this place is just so classic and beautiful. So we just got back to the room and we're gonna change quickly, head over to Epcot and enjoy our last day there. We won't be heading back to Epcot for the rest of the trip, so we're gonna soak it all in, go on some rides, definitely do SOARIN and Spaceship Earth before our dining reservation at 8:25 in Canada. Instead of going right to SOARIN, we decided to head right over to France instead because it is one of our favorite countries and the other night we were here in the dark, so we wanted to see it during the daytime. There is so much food. Everything from signature dining to great snacks and ice cream, sorbet, gelato, they have it all here. They have this really cute patisserie or bakery where you can get a bunch of croissants, ice cream sandwiches. It's really, really cute. It's called Les Halles and I absolutely love it. Ice cream is the best way to spend your afternoon, and this one from the pavilion in France is no different. It is so, so good. It's a gelato, mint chocolate chip, so refreshing. Absolutely love it.
So we just got back from the boulangerie patisserie and I got a beignet. I think there's chocolate cream inside and they have covered it with powdered sugar. And it seems pretty hard, but I think the inside's softer, so we'll see. A lot of dough. It's pretty good. There's chocolate cream in there, but I don't think they got it right in the center. So I got more bread than anything. But much better. Oh, the cream is really rich. I can't even talk. It's so rich, it's like sealing my mouth shut. That's really good.
I got the raspberry macaroon and it looks so, so yummy. It's really big.
Yeah.
And I think it's just cream inside and it also has some little raspberries. Really pretty dessert. Oh my god, and it's like mushy and gushy and it's gonna break apart.
So good.
Fresh raspberries. So creamy, the cream. And the macaroon is so, so fresh that it's actually falling apart in my hand, you can see. It feels like mushy at the bottom, but it's really good consistency. So after this, we are gonna head over to Spaceship Earth and SOARIN and go on some rides. We are walking into SOARIN right now, and there's only a 15-minute wait. We actually missed our fast pass, but we checked the wait time before, and we were like, that's okay, because I wanted to go over to France instead. So we went to France, had a nice little walk over there. I think we're gonna go back there and get some merchandise because they had really cute purses and bags that I wanna get. So this is the only ride in Disney that they play the Hook music, and Hook wasn't actually produced by Disney, so I don't know how they got the rights to it, but Disney gets the rights to everything.
They bought it.
If you guys have never heard it or haven't seen Hook, I definitely recommend watching it. It is my favorite version of Peter Pan, and the music is amazing.
Yeah, so good.
It is so good. How good was Soarin'?
Incredible. It's the best ride. It's so emotional. There's so many places that we've been there, and you know, so many memories
Paris
we've made.
and the Caribbean and the smell of the ocean. They just do such a great job.
But we really wanted to see Living with the Land too, which is one of our favorite rides. It's a slower ride like the Navi River, but you learn so much about agriculture and the way Disney processes their foods and where they get their water from and how they resource all of it. So it's pretty cool. We'll check that out too really soon.
It's only a 10-minute wait, which is great. And like Dave was saying, a lot of the food that they produce here at the Living with the Land, they use here right in the park.
Yeah,
so
everything.
it's really, really cool. It's very educational. So we'll see you guys over there.
More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world. And catfish, like the ones you see here, are 3 of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet.
Carrot and onion. More fish.
Just got off Living with the Land, and it is such a great ride. We will always love it forever. It's slow, it's calm, but it's cool. And
Really cool.
temperature-wise too.
Yeah.
It is one of the best rides that you can cool off on if you're coming to Epcot and it is 90+ degrees out. All right, we live in the ocean apparently.
It turns out there are copies of some of these books in the libraries of the Middle East.
Promontory, Utah. Stop.
Bill Gates.
And now I believe your future is just about ready. Let's take a look, shall we? Welcome to the future. Or should I say,
There's Jack. They're so cute. This is probably the last time we're ever going to see them.
Yeah.
Aww. I'm so glad we did it, hon.
So here's to the next 30,000 years on Spaceship Earth. While no one knows for sure what we'll see or do, I do know it will be quite an adventure. An adventure that we'll take and make together.
I'm going to be so sad to see that go. I mean, they're keeping a ride here, but they're just changing it around a little bit for the 50th anniversary, so it's never going to be the same.
Yeah, it's a sad thing, but I can't wait to see what they make next
Yeah,
too.
it's probably going to be amazing.
Yeah, so.
Just all the updates they're doing here are really, really great. They're bringing so many new rides and just so many updates around the park, especially here at Epcot, so.
Look, right into the water. Right into the Atlantic Ocean. Nice job. Look, it made a splash too.
Hey, we're by like Bermuda.
Yeah.
Are you hungry, honey?
I'm hungry. We are right under the electric umbrella right now. And
soon we won't be able to stand under here because they're doing a lot of refurbishments. A lot of things are going on here in Epcot. But we're about to walk over to the World Showcase again and head out to dinner at Canada and ready to eat some steak and good food over there. We're using our dining plan again tonight. I think it might be 2 table service credits though. We'll see when we get there. I'm not really too sure. And we'll fill you guys in. There's just nothing better walking through Epcot. The sun is setting right now and it is stunning. The sky is like purple and orange. And the park is not busy at all. I am so shocked for the Food and Wine Festival. I thought it was going to be really busy, but it is a Thursday. Tomorrow and the rest of the weekend is probably going to be a bit more packed than it is.
yeah, we've gotten really lucky.
So lucky. This is the way to do it because we did it the other way. You know, we went on a Saturday last year and that was just too much for us.
Yeah.
Overall, our dinner at Les Cellier was so good. Dave's steak was cooked perfectly, wasn't it, hon?
Yeah, medium rare with a little bit of crispy outside like it was in Banff. If you haven't seen that steak that we had at Sterling, check that out. That was in our previous video.
You did the skirt steak or the strip steak?
The strip steak.
The strip steak. And I went with the filet mignon. And it came with a mushroom risotto, which I loved way more than the steak.
Well, her steak...
It was a bit dry, right?
Oh, it was cooked medium. I usually
rare.
like medium rare.
Yeah.
Keeps the juices in a little bit more, but...
Also, for an appetizer, we did lobster poutine. And that was our first time trying poutine. And it was really good. The gravy was amazing on it. There were a little bit of bacon bits on it, the lobster, and obviously French fries. So that was really good. That wasn't part of the dining plan. We had to pay extra for that. And then we also paid for an extra drink.
Yeah.
So with the dining plan tonight came our main course and then the dessert. And then you can pick from either one alcoholic beverage or a Sprite or something like that, or a signature non-alcoholic beverage, which Dave did. My drink actually came with a little souvenir. It was like a little light up cube that we'll definitely use at home. Overall, great experience in Canada. I think we'll definitely be back there on our next trip. If not next trip, maybe the trip after, because the food was really good and just Epcot is the best. We're sad to leave Epcot for sure because we're not going to be back there for the rest of our trip, but we love it there so much.
I think it's worth mentioning that the dining plan that we're using right now, we're getting our money's worth out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because all of the dinners that we've had have been over $100. It's just tonight was over $200. So spending that money at the beginning for this dining plan is really beneficial for those of you who want to go out to a restaurant and get stuff that's expensive and have a lot of it.
And then tomorrow, so we have Mickey's Not So Scary later on. We cannot get into the park until around 4 o'clock, so I think we're gonna stay by the pool till around 1 and come back here and get ready, have a nice little relaxing day before we head out to Magic Kingdom. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Good night, guys.
Good night, Traventures.